Pakistan, a heaven on earth. A country that offers a variety of cultures. High-rise mountains, mesmerizing and breathtaking sceneries. Rivers, waterfalls, and everything you can ever expect from the nature you will find here. Everything you ever dreamt of. Historical figures, nature instincts. Pakistan is a one-stop for the nature lovers. The country well known for its beautiful lakes, high-rise plateaus, and hospitality on top. That attracts thousands of tourists from all around the world. Every year, thousands of travelers, famous vloggers, and tourists visit to Pakistan to capture the beauty of the country. Some of them make vlogs and get famous, get fame and make millions out of it. But some of the travelers, they don't come here to make vlogs and get famous. They come here to enjoy the real beauty of the country. Eurold Fabro, a traveler from Philippines, is the same kind. He visited Pakistan last year in the March. He specifically chose KPK as his traveling destination. He visited the conflicted areas of KPK. He got so much hospitality in the province. His love for the country was so much that he posted such a beautiful comments on the Facebook that compelled me to cover his story. Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. Welcome to my channel Chalay Chalo with Awais Ambi. I hope you all are fine and having a nice time on planet Earth. Whenever we talk about tourism, the first thing that hits up our mind is Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, the province that hosts thousands of tourists from all around the world every year. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is specifically famous for its beautiful, mesmerizing sceneries, landscapes, lakes, waterfalls, glaciers, and so many things more. Every year, thousands of vloggers and international tourists comes to capture the beauty of KPK. Many of them get fame, get famous, and many others out there who comes here just to enjoy the beauty of this province. Similarly, a traveler from Philippines visited Pakistan last year. He was so amazed by the hospitality and by the love he got from KPK specifically. He visited some of the disputed areas which were somehow being victimized during the time of militancy. He went to Hangu, Swabi, Parachinar areas and different areas in KPK. And the most amazing thing is, why he visited Pakistan will amaze you. He was very much impressed by the movie he saw, Lone Survivor, which was about hospitality and friendship of Pathan people. So he specifically chose KPK just to see that does this hospitality and love really exist. So we are not going to waste any more time. We have a very special guest, Eurold Fabro from Philippines, today with us on Chalay Chalo with Awais Ambi. He's going to share his experiences while traveling in the country. So let's talk to him and know about his experiences. Hello Eurold, how are you, my friend?
Hello, Awais. Good afternoon from here in Philippines. It's nice to see you. And I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you. And how about you? Thank you for giving me a chance to share my story about my trip in Pakistan last March 2019.
I'm also fine. Thank you so much, Eurold, for asking. And first of all, welcome on board with us. Eurold, we want to know that was it easy to get the visa of Pakistan? And how long have you been waiting for this opportunity? And do let us know why specifically Pakistan.
Thank you for your question. In all honesty, I'll say it's not that easy to acquire the Pakistan visa because I've waited for almost 4 months until they finally grant my entry to your country. It was a bit challenging to wait that much long the fact that I need to visit embassy from time to time just to shorten the period of waiting and to make sure that the request will be approved. I even called them numerous times just to follow up for the status of the visa. The procedure itself is not bad, but it can be improved. Bro, my desire to visit Pakistan started when I met my Pakistani friend from Dubai in 2014. He introduced to me the culture, the tradition, plus the beautiful destination the country has to offer. He said that the people from your country are very welcoming and hospitable. I must agree because he himself is the best representation of how kind people can be from your country. He also recommended me some significant places that I can visit, such as Hangu, where and I live in a very simple life. The places named Peshawar, which is known as one of the oldest cities in the world. The story made me so excited to visit Pakistan, specifically Peshawar, Rawalpindi, Darada Damkel, and Abbottabad, because those places, all of my friends living in that villages. And I have seen in one of my favorite action movies, this Awais, I am very grateful that he always invite me in to visit your country. Actually, I'm very eager to do. So yet I'm a bit hesitant, because of the unpleasant news I've been hearing about Pakistan. Fast forward 2019, was the year when I was decided finally to visit Pakistan. It was indeed one of the most fulfilling decisions I ever made. The experience itself was very memorable and must share the story. I must say it's a dream come true.
KPK is known as the cluster of traditions and cultures, and people here in KPK are famous due to their hospitality and warm welcome nature. Did you get the chance to experience any hospitality in the province? Do you want to share some story?
Oh yes, bro. I experienced the hospitality of the people, especially the highest respect for their guests. So let me tell you the story. So finally, we arrived in Islamabad, the second most beautiful capital in the world. So the weather was so cold. I never thought that Pakistan had this kind of beautiful weather. And then two of our friends waiting us in the airport. They brought us in their home in Islamabad. They prepared a lot of special Pakistani food, which is I love. I love their foods. And we at the first night we did not sleep because we keep talking until morning. Like they are so excited to show us the beautiful places of Islamabad and Muri. Then finally, after 3 days, we decided to move to Peshawar. When I stepped my foot on the ground in Peshawar, really it's amazing feeling that I felt like the world has stopped for me. Like, is it real that this kind of environment still exists in our modern society? Like, the people are very simple. They are following the old culture. They are very respect to their guests. Like, while I'm walking on the street, too many people keep asking me, anything that I can do or any help they can offer to me or any food that I want to eat. And so we stayed 3 nights in Peshawar. We stayed in a Marat hotel in Peshawar. So I go down from my hotel room and I go out in front of my hotel and then I smoke. While I'm smoking, there is one police guy. He called me. I was a little bit scared because I was thinking why he calling me. And then, but at the back of my mind, I don't have to be scared because I have Inusi on my hand. And then he come to me and then he asked me just to take a pictures. And then we took a picture together. So I have a picture with him. Then after that, I take around in the whole Kisakwani Bazaar. I called it my Kisakwani because it feels like I belong in this place. So I love Kisakwani Bazaar. Most of the people in Kisakwani Bazaar, every time I want to buy something, they don't want to receive any money from me. They keep saying that, it's for free because you are our guest. No need to pay anything. Even I'm buying water, even I'm buying a food, even I'm buying a clothes or anything for myself. They are not accepting my money as payment because they want to give it for free as a shows respect and hospitality.
You specifically chose KPK as your traveling destination, and the areas you chose inside KPK were somehow being victimized by militancy in the past or under some of the terrorism activities. These were very dangerous areas at that time. Why have you chosen these areas? Even I would think thousands of times before going to these areas. So why specifically these areas?
Yes, bro, I specifically choose KPK as my travel destination in Pakistan. Even though I heard a lot of bad news, bad reputation about this area, specifically in Peshawar, because way back 2010, 11, and 12, there are so many bombing incidents in this specific place of Peshawar. And I heard, even here in Philippines, I heard so many news about it. But still, I have eager on my mind that I want to see this place. Even the reputation is that much bad, I still want to see. I still want to experience. And I also want to testify my bravery, you know. I never afraid for anything because I know to myself I'm not doing anything wrong and I don't have any bad intention in this place. So why I have to be scared? I'm with my friends, so nothing to be worried because I know their culture, I know their tradition. They will not let their guests in any kind of trouble. Of course, I'm not going to do anything wrong there. I'm not afraid for it. I never afraid for anything because I know myself. I know that I'm not doing anything wrong, and I don't have any bad intention. So why I have to be afraid? I just want to learn the culture of Patans. So that's why I specifically choose KPK.
What would you like to tell the world about Pakistan and specifically those international tourists who are afraid of visiting Pakistan due to having some insecure image in their mind?
Okay, my message to the people who wants to visit and to see the real beauty of Pakistan. Don't be afraid to visit Pakistan because what I heard from the news have big difference from what I have been experienced in Pakistan. So like in our country, there are some good people and there are some bad people. But what I got here in Pakistan is so much hospitality and respect and also care. If you're not doing anything wrong or you don't have any bad intention, you don't have to be afraid in this country because, even you are strangers, they will care for you. They will respect you and they will extend their help by any kind of help you need. And I prove it on my own experience. Second, there are too many reasons why you have to choose Pakistan as your travel destination. Because they have so much beautiful mountains, nature, weather, culture, everything is affordable in case you really need to spend for something here.
I've heard from many international tourists that Pakistan is comparatively a cheaper country than any other international destination. Do you think the same way? And do let us know that how much does it cost you on the whole trip, your all expenses and everything?
Yes, bro. Pakistan is affordable. It's cheaper compared than the other countries. The cost of my visa to Pakistan is around not more than 60 US dollars. Not more than that. More or less 60 US dollars. And then the cost of my airplane ticket is around 900 US dollars. Because from here in Philippines, we are very far. We have to fly to Dubai and then Dubai to Pakistan and then Pakistan to Dubai and then Dubai to Manila. So that's the total cost of my visa and ticket. Not more than $1,000. But it depends on you. When you are there on that country, it depends on you how to spend your money. It's very cheap there. You don't have to spend that much for the hotel. I stayed in the hotel for 6 days. I only spent around 300 US dollars, I think. And because most of the time, we are staying in our friend's home. So we did not spend that much for the hotel. But if you're going, but for other tourists that wants to come there, and visit this place, they are not paying that much for the hotel. This place is very affordable, it's very cheap. And the food is also very cheap too. Also the taxi, if you need a taxi, for my side we have a car, we have a private car. But in case you need public transport, it's very cheap. So it's all in all, it's cheap for me.
You told me that you will visit Pakistan again after the COVID-19 finishes. Why Pakistan? Why not any other country? Why again Pakistan?
Pakistan is affordable. It's cheaper compared than the other countries. If you really want to explore this country, I can assure you that you can find the cheap places, you can find the cheap food, you can find the cheap transport. So especially nowadays, Pakistan opened the tourism in their country, and they have so much beautiful places like Gilgit-Baltistan, Babu Sartap, Naran, Kagan, Chitral, Swat. Like you have to experience this before anyone does.
Well, definitely when you visit again to Pakistan, we will go somewhere together and make a good vlog. And do give us a chance to show you our hospitality too.
So, brother, I hope to see you when I come back to Pakistan. I hope to see and meet you personally. And so we can do more videos and picture together.
I highly appreciate your love and affection for the country, and I really admire the way you have projected the image of Pakistan in front of the whole world. The stories, the pictures you have shared on the Facebook just really compelled me to cover up your story. Thank you so much, Eurold, for giving us your precious time and sharing your wonderful story with us. I really appreciate your time, your concern, and any last words you want to say.
Well, thank you so much, Awais, for giving me opportunity to share my story. And I really admire your services for promoting tourism through your channel and social media. The way you found me out and covered my story is really impressive. And I would recommend everyone to subscribe your channel, Chalay Chaloo with Awais and Ambi. Thank you so much. And I also request everyone to share my story. So the good image of Pakistan should outreach people.
Thank you so much. Love from Pakistan, and I would love to welcome you again in the country. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.